Today, this video is all about the 6 legends of Tempest. First up, we have Commander Greven Elvek. His EDH rank is only 2024. Give this guy some play and some love. He costs 3 black, and when he comes into play, you have to sacrifice a creature, and he also has fear before fear was a keyword. So I'm thinking Voltron with this deck, one-shot kills. Here are a few of the cards I would consider adding to my own Commander Greven Elvek build. First, there's Blackblade Reforged. It's just going to pump Greven by the number of lands we control, so he becomes massive and can knock out an opponent. Commander's Plate will pump Greven, but it will also let you get through on any deck that's not running black. Have fun! Greven costs a lot of mana, so we want him to attack immediately when we play him. That's why we need Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots. We will always have a ton of Swamps in play. That's why we need Nightmare Lash and Lash Writhe to pump Greven up huge. We also might as well give him Infect. Who loves Infect? I do, and I know you do too. The best card in the deck also has him in the art. That's Hatred. That's a flavor win. It's going to allow him to pump Greven up based on your life total. Get in. So build Greven today, you cowards. Do it. Eladamri, Lord of Leaves, is up next. It's got an EDH rank of 888. Weird number. He's the OG Elf Lord. Eladamri costs green. He's going to give all elves Forest Walk and also give them Shroud. That way they're protected and can get in without being blocked. Everybody knows the strategy for an elf deck. That's Swarm. Get a huge army and get in. We do need Yavimaya, Cradle of Growth in this deck, so we're unblockable to every opponent. Elvish Champion pumps our elves and also gives us redundancy with the Forest Walk. Then, of course, we're going to flesh out the rest of the deck with those typical elf lords like Azuri, Renegade Leader, the one that can regenerate our elves and give us Overrun. Elves are also known for their mana production, so we've got some atypical mana dorks in here like Birchlore Rangers, let you tap elves to add mana to your mana pool. Cards like Seeker of Skybreak will let us untap some of those mana dork elves that tap for multiple amounts of mana to really combo off. Priest of Titania is one of those elves that tap for multiple mana. So give Eladamri a try in your next elf tribal deck and eschew those typical ones. Next up, we have Aurum Samite Healer, EDH rank of 1986. Aurum wants there to be no damage. This legendary cleric is 1 white, and you can tap it to prevent up to 3 damage to any creature or player. So this deck is all about damage prevention and tapping creatures. That's why we need a Talia Samite Master. You can tap it and pay X to prevent X damage or gain X life. Master Apothecary will let us tap clerics to prevent damage. Battlefield Medic is a cleric that we can tap to prevent X damage to a target creature, where X is the number of clerics in play, and we'll have a lot of clerics. Ancestor's Prophet is a lore that we can tap 5 untapped clerics and just gain 10 life. Easy breezy. Mother of Runes is another tapping cleric. You can tap it to give a creature protection of the color of our choice. 8.5 Tails is a cleric that doesn't tap, but you can give permanents protection from white and make spells or permanents white, so you have protection from everything. Containment Priest is also a cleric, but it doesn't tap, but it's just super annoying. Super annoying cards need to be in your deck. Give Aurum a try today. Next up, we have Selenia Dark Angel, EDH rank of 743. Selenia is Orzhov before Orzhov existed. Selenia is an angel legend. It's actually a Phyrexian with flying, and you can pay 2 life and return it to your hand. Since I'm lazy and can't think of anything else, I'm going with Angel Tribal with Selenia. We're going to run a lot of powerful angels like Lyra Dawnbringer. It's going to give all the angels +1/+1 in lifelink and get in for a ton of life swing. Ferja, Judge of Valor, is going to let us dig through our deck when we cast our second spells and get some answers. Lysa, Forgotten Archangel, is going to bring our stuff back and make your opponent's stuff disappear into exile. Lysa, Shroud of Dusk, is going to prevent players from playing a lot of spells because they'll keep losing life, but luckily we have life gain in our deck. Seraph of the Scales is just a cool 4-mana angel that comes back as spirits when it dies. Angel of Despair just destroys permanents when it ETBs. I'm going to hit your lands, for sure. Selenia Dark Angel doesn't seem that powerful, but it seems like a pretty fun angel tribal build, so give it a try and let me know how it goes in the comments below. Next up, we have Stark of Wrath, EDH rank 1234. I can already tell he'd rather be a Stark of Winterfell. Stark of Wrath can be tapped to destroy an artifact or a creature, then that permanent's controller gains control of Stark. So what we want to do is blow up their stuff, and then steal their stuff, and steal our Stark back, so we can keep doing that and destroying their things. So we need cards like Conquering Manticore, just going to allow us to steal a creature on ETB, hopefully get our Stark back. When Molten Primordial ETBs, we're going to steal a creature from each of our opponents, so that's usually 3 creatures. Captivating Crew gives us a repeatable way to steal creatures. Might as well add coin flipping to our thievery strategy, because why not? Mog Assassin lets you flip coins. If you win, you destroy something. If you lose, your opponent destroys something. Now, what do we do with all of our stolen permanents? We sacrifice them to the greater Gargadon, our best friend and lord. Then we'll throw the 2 altars in here because might as well keep having more ways to sacrifice permanents. As you can see, Stork of Wrath is a fun thievery strategy and can cause a lot of chaos, and your friends love chaos, I bet. Finally, there's Vati Ildal with an EDH rank of 1040. With Vati, weakness is king. Vati is a Golgari legend that can be tapped to turn a target creature's power or toughness to 1 till end of turn. So we've got a few great ways to turn their big bad meanies into non-threats that we can eliminate. So what we really need is ways to deal 1 damage and give -1/-1. That's where cards like Quomboage Witches come into play. You tap it, it deals 1 damage to any target. And then we have cards like Pestilence that deal 1 damage when you pay 1 mana. There's a million of these things. We also have cards like Sudden Spoiling that can just turn creatures into nobodies out of nowhere, even if Vati's not on the field. Hirobi Death Whale's even more fun. You target something with Vati, it gets destroyed. Now it's time to my pet card from Onslaught block. That's Consumptive Goo. You pay 4 mana, put a -1/-1 until end of turn onto a creature. Then we have removal like Tragic Slip and Dark Blast. With Vati on the field, they can remove anything, even an Ulamog. Vati provides a different strategy than your typical Golgari graveyard theme commander, so give them a try. You might enjoy it. Now go ahead and build one of these Tempest Legends today and let me know about it. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.